And if I may say so, without causing offense to her husband, who is my old friend, Mrs. Murray Silverstone, who is the chairman of the International Cultural Center for Youth, who will reply to Sir Hugh's gift, and I hope without competition.
As chairman of the International Cultural Center for Youth in Jerusalem, I wish to express on its behalf our appreciation for the gifts of literature and the theater, symbolically representing the culture and tradition of the British Commonwealth of Nations. These gifts, Sir Hugh, will be a source of inspiration, adding another link to the chain of creative treasures coming to the center, contributing to the ideals upon which it is based, the understanding of the worth of all peoples, the unity of mankind, and the magic beauty of the pursuit of art. Now, I
make this presentation with continued success. Thank you very much, Mrs. Skouras. Madam Chairman, Honorary Chairman, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, and friends. As you all know, I haven't received this honor for expressing myself with my voice, but this evening I do have a voice, and I would like to say just a few words of thanks to everybody concerned with the Britannia Hall and the International Cultural Center for Youth in Israel for this wonderful tribute. I stand here this evening to receive this on behalf of British Ballet in particular, but if I may say, on behalf of ballet in the world, because last year I danced in Israel. It was a wonderful experience, and it's now 21 years since Sol Hurok first brought me to Metropolitan to dance here. They've been 21 wonderful years. I've had great pleasure, and if during that time I've been able to perhaps give you all some peace and happiness with my work, that has been my privilege and pleasure. Thank you.
This privilege to hand Gracie, I'll give you this call, provided you sing the Christmas song.
It's a long way to Tipperay. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperay, to the sweetest hell I know. Farewell, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
Pleasure to present to you this loving cup from Jerusalem of Yemenite design, which I hope will forever in your family remind you and them of the happy years we spent together since 1944, when you helped us in the beginning, Les. And may I just read what it says here. In appreciation to Les Wayland, the International Cultural Center for Youth, signed by its chairman, Dorothy Silverstone.
I accept it. Excellency Arthur Lurie, the Israeli ambassador to Canada, and the deserved honor among the many that have been received And it's going to be presented by Mrs. Skouras, and I'm going to have the pleasure of reading out what it says to one of the great British artists of our time, who has honored us by being here tonight. To Alicia Markova, Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, the art of dancing transcends the power of tongue and speaks to all people in the universal language of movement. As one of the great ballerinas of our time, you have dedicated your life to bringing both the beauty and the eloquence of dance to audiences throughout the world. On behalf of the International Cultural Center for Youth in Jerusalem, dedicated to youth and the creative arts of all peoples, we are honored to honor you, the Britannia Ball. Would you present this, Mr.
Happy to be honored to be chosen to...
Presented by Mr. Sypros Skouras.
Ladies and gentlemen, every year that this affair takes place is an emotional experience for Mrs. Skouras and myself, and we are grateful to our dear friends, Dorothy and Murray, for naming this place the Dionysia Gardens after our late daughter. Since I have to a great person this very, very valuable scroll, I believe that I'm going to ask her to sing a Christmas song, provided, please, that no sound, even hold your breath. Under those conditions, she will sing this immortal song of hers.
Well, Mr. Skouras, Dorothy, Mr. Dougie Fairbanks, and Lady Hamilton, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I feel very, very humble and very happy that this should happen to me. When you get an honor in another country, it seems more than when you get it in your own country, because you think, well, they've seen you grow up since you was a little pup. But when you get it in another country, it really is something, and I feel very, very proud, and thank you all very much indeed. Now, Mr. Skouras, I'm not very good at speech making. I dream and think of what I will say and what I won't say, and then I think, well, when I get here, it's all been said before I can say anything, and said much better than I can say it. I can only sing it. Now, Mr. Skouras has just caught me. He just said to me, sitting there quietly, "What is your favorite song?" I said, "Well, usually the last one I've learned." He says, "You're singing it tonight?" I said, "Oh, no, it won't do for here, because it's a quiet song. It has to be sung very quietly." He said, "Well, you sing it for me." I said, "With all this noise, while they're all playing, you're dancing and everybody." He said, "Sing it for me." I sang it for him. Now he's done it on me, and I've got to sing it for you. But we have no gun cards. We didn't arrange for this. This is just out of the blue. Donkey, little donkey, on a dusty road, got to keep on plodding onward with your precious load. Been a long time, little donkey, through the winter's night. Don't give up now, little donkey, Bethlehem's inside.